What you doing, Sammy? You're gonna climb up, then you're gonna have to come down. How you gonna get down, Sammy? How you gonna get down, Sammy? What you gonna do? You just wanna get to the top?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 7:45 a.m. I just opened the door to the kitten's room. Hey Sammy, good morning. And I just put the gates in. I keep the bottom gate in at all times, and I keep the top gate in at all times, and it's just this middle gate that I take out. And then anytime I go in and out of the room, I step over the bottom gate and kind of duck the top gate. It's good exercise. So what do we got going on here? So they took this wand toy down from the table, and there's some cats by the window. There's 4 cats by the window, and there's Sammy by the door. It smells like someone took a poop. When I opened the door and put the gate in, I think someone jumped down from the shelf. There's Sammy on that side table. Look, yeah, see? See this? Nancy's on the shelf. What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? How's she's gonna get down? So I think maybe they've started to learn that when they're on those shelves, they could just jump down to the day sofa. And it's like a padded landing. Let's see, what is she gonna do? What are you gonna do, Nancy? This is where Eva had her problem. This is where Eva could not back up and she could not turn around. Is Nancy gonna have the same problem? Goldie? Is that Goldie? Yeah, Goldie's trying to follow her. Or is that Ziggy? I think it's Ziggy. Yeah, this is where they get stuck, right where Nancy is. Because they can't turn around and they can't go back. So what is she gonna do? She's gonna jump. Yep, see? Told ya. That's their new discovery, that they could jump from that shelf onto the day sofa. That's after Eva, hung on to that shelf for dear life with her front paws and then eventually dropped down onto the pillow. But, I mean, I don't actually mind them doing that. It's no different than the cats in my bedroom jumping from like the top of the cat tower to the bed, or from the top of the armoire to the bed. For such a small room, they do get a good deal of exercise. Look at this. 6 cats by the window. The only other cat is by the door here. Good morning, Simba. How are you today? Good morning, Stella. How are you today? Good morning, Boo. How are you today? I feel like the cats are getting more used to the kittens, but I could be wrong. However, I do feel like they're more tolerant of the door, and their hissing and growling is not as intense as it was the first day that I opened it. Hello, Sammy. What you doing there? What you doing, Sammy? You're gonna climb up, then you're gonna have to come down. How you gonna get down, Sammy? How you gonna get down, Sammy? What you gonna do? You just wanna get to the top? It's like one of those rock climbing walls for people. But it's a gate climbing wall for cats. Boom. There she goes. You okay? You okay? So as I was saying, even though this is a small room, the cats seem to be getting a good amount of exercise. We had some playtime last night, and when I go in the room later, I'll show you what we were playing with. And here's Boo. Boo's not too happy about Sammy climbing those gates. So we're having a few treats by the door right now. It's almost 8 a.m. Look at that. Richard put his paw under there. I've already put some treats underneath the gate. Here's Simba. Simba had a few, but Simba will not go as close to the gate as Boo will. Simba was growling at the gate from afar this morning. Okay, want some more, Boo? There's one for Boo. Is he gonna get those? Or are they too close to the gate for him? There's a whole bunch. Be nice, Boo. So the way he just hit the gate and hissed is exactly what he does to the other cats. And Richard's still there. Richard's not backing away. I don't know if you could see him. Richard's right there. Come on, Boo. Come here. Yeah. Boo's not happy because he wants the treats, but he feels like he can't get them because it's not safe, and he's blaming the other cats on that. Eat your crunchies. I just gave you one. These are actually treats. These are the Blue Wilderness Cat Treats, tasty salmon flavor. These were $1.29 at Marshall's, which is a great deal. So there's a bunch of treats here on the rug. I'm gonna leave them there. We'll see if anyone comes by to eat them. The kittens have had a few treats. They're okay. They're gonna get their breakfast soon. Here's Simba. He went to get the treats, and he's growling the whole time. I don't know if you could hear him. He wants to get the other treats. Simba, you could eat them. You're okay. I think, so there's Sammy and there's Richard. I think Sammy might have hissed at Simba and then Simba didn't like that. But Simba wants those treats. They're right here. I'm not going to move them. Any of the cats could get them. It is 8:45 a.m. I finally made it to this room. So I'm going to clean it up now and get these cats fed. The other cats have eaten their breakfast. They've been brushed. They did not have any playtime. Hopefully we can do that later. And yeah, I need to get moving. Lots of unexpected phone calls and emails this morning that have been distracting me from my morning schedule. I also have to get ready for tomorrow today. So tomorrow I'm going to be gone for a full day from the morning until the night. And I got to get these cats ready. Got to figure out the food that I'm going to be leaving them. I want to leave them one of those, dry food feeders in here. Got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Do I put it in here? Maybe I'll put it in here tonight so they can get used to it with some food in it, and then I'll leave it to them tomorrow. I just hope they don't overeat from it. That's the thing. Like, I want them to have food, but I don't want them to gorge themselves. So I got to figure that out. The other thing is I do have another one of the identical feeders that I use outdoors, like the feeder with the timer on it. So I'm kind of debating, do I use that? Because if I use the feeder with the timer on it, then I can dispense like portions and they're not just going to gorge themselves on it. So I'll have to see how it goes. Hey Sammy. So this is what I was playing with last night. This is a ping pong paddle, and like, I don't know, a week or two ago I was in here playing with the cats, and they have like these little almost like Nerf balls, and I was bouncing them against the wall here, and I was like, wow, I really wish I had like a ping pong paddle because it would be perfect. I could just, hit the ball against the wall It's almost like a little net here, and I was like, that would be so awesome if I had a ping pong paddle. Well, wouldn't you know it, a day or two later, I am in Marshall's, and then they had like a portable ping pong set. So you get the 2 paddles, you get some ping pong balls, you get like a carrying case, and then you also get a net that clips onto any table. So if I wanted to clip it onto my dining room table, for example, I could turn my dining room table into a ping pong table. And it was cheap. It was only around $12, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get that. And I'm glad I did, because last night I had a really good time hitting the like Nerf balls against the wall with this paddle, and the cats went crazy. Oh my gosh. Specifically Ziggy, Nancy, and Sammy. They loved it. They were chasing the balls around. They were intercepting the balls. Like, they had such a good time. I would show you what the balls look like, but I can't even find one. I had 3 or 4 that I was playing with last night, and they're just gone. I don't even see them under here. Who's that? Ringo? There's Ringo in the bed. Someone's on the other side of him. Someone's over here. Oh, there's 2 over here. Is that little Eva and one of the Torties? Oh, nope, I still don't see these balls anywhere. I don't know what they did. Ringo, where are those balls at? Where are the soft ping pong balls? I might have to go buy more or order more. I don't even know where they came from. They're in my cat toy stash downstairs. I might just have to look through the stash to see if I have any more. But I thought that was all I had. Look at this, guys. Nancy just found one. Like, she literally just found one. So she wants to show it to you. Those are the balls we were playing with. So this is what they look like. They're just like a squishy, like a Nerf ball kind of thing. I just opened the window. I like to do that as I clean the room. And there's immediately 4 cats in the window. So yesterday I posted the video where Richard was trapped, and I got a lot of comments on that video. And quite a few people said it's better for the cats to be adopted out and live long, happy, healthy lives indoors than it is for them to go back outside. Now, that's making a lot of assumptions. Like, when someone says that, that's really making a lot of assumptions, because we don't know that the cats are going to live happy lives if they're separated and adopted out. They might live miserable lives full of depression because they're never going to see their siblings again. We also don't know that whoever adopts them is going to be responsible with them. We don't know if they're not going to dump them at a shelter at some later time. We also don't know that they're not going to be happy outside being all together. Hydrox lived 14 years outside. So we can't automatically say if they go back outside that they're not going to be happy, they're not going to be healthy. I mean, there's a lot of variables involved. And it also brings up the question, which is more valuable, a short life that is super, super happy with their family members, or a longer life where they're absolutely miserable? So I swapped out the autumnal runner for this green and white plaid, which I thought was more Christmassy. It's not very easy to find these kind of, I think they're more like a heavy duty runner. They're more rustic. A lot of the runners in stores around here are like more blingy, more fancy, more elegant, and sometimes you want something that's more like rustic or primitive. And those work well for the cats. So I bought this one at the same time that I bought the other one that was up here, like the one I had up here in November. And I was like, yeah, this will be good for December for Christmas. So I'm putting this one up now. And the other thing I'm doing is taking off these autumnal blankets. And these are the blankets that I used to have on this day sofa. They're like red and green, really Christmassy, more wintry. So I'm gonna put these on the day sofa. Sammy's trying to play with that cattage rack, even though there's like a whole bunch of blankets on top of it. She's still determined. I gotta put everything in the laundry today. Now she's under the blankets. Can you see her? She's moving them around. I think she's trying to get to the cat bowl. Here's the day sofa so far. Looks good with the Christmassy blankets. I put a new pillowcase on the body pillow. Took out this Meowie Cat Miss Christmas pillow that was in the closet. The only thing, I think I'm going to put the green towel on top here and get everything else in the laundry. So for this runner, it says spot clean only. So I think I'll just make a separate load on like hand wash and see how that comes out. And there we have the green towel. I like to put the towels down just because if there's like any shedding and stuff like on the pillowcase, there's a lot of shedding. Ziggy does a lot of shedding, which is kind of strange because it's not shedding season for the cats. It's really build up the winter coat season. So it's just cleaner to have a towel down if the towel gets dirty, just to replace the towel than to have to replace the blankets all the time. So this is their new Christmassy room. I don't know how many Christmas decorations I'm going to put up for them because they like to knock things over and, you know, pull things off the wall and everything. So we'll see. I might try with a few. Nancy's already checking out the day so far. So this is the portable power station that has been running the light that I put on for the cats at night and also the air purifier. The air purifier is only pulling 2 watts and the light at night, let's see if I put the light on, does it change? No, because the light is pulling USB, so it's a very efficient LED light powered by USB, and then the air purifier is powered by AC. It's only pulling 2 watts. And the air purifier has been running continuously on level 2, and the light only goes on at night. This is a 500 watt portable power station, and because we've had such cloudy weather for the past several days, it's down to 30%. I don't even know if it's gonna like fully recharge today. We're supposed to get some sunshine. So I'm hoping that it does, because every day I look and it just keeps going lower and lower and lower. Obviously I could plug the light and the purifier into a wall outlet. It's not going to be as convenient as having this power station here. Also, this goes to show us how inefficient and sometimes impractical solar energy can be. Obviously a portable power station that holds more power can get you through longer periods without sun, but the more you use the power for, the quicker you go through it, if that makes any sense. Like if I had a TV in here and if I was going to plug a TV into this, it's going to go through a lot more power. Which reminds me, I did buy something for this room. So I got an Echo Show 5 for this room. I have several Echo devices in this house, and almost every day when I come in to clean this room, I'm like, I wish I had some kind of music in this room or something that I could listen to while I'm scooping litter boxes and stuff. So now I'll have that with this Echo Show. This one also has a little screen on it, so I could watch some little tiny videos if I wanted to. The other nice thing about this is that I can check on the cats when I'm away. I do have security cameras in this room to check on them, but if I want a different view, I could also check on them through here. So look at this, there are 6 cats by the window. One's in the corner, hard to see in the shadow. and then the other 5. The only one missing, actually I don't know who's missing. I would say Ringo or Eva. I'm not sure. Probably Ringo. Unless that's Ringo on the right. Ringo! That's Nancy, just looked. Maybe Eva's missing. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's Ringo on the right. All right, there we go. 6 cats in a row. How do you split that up? For breakfast today, the cats are having homemade raw food with some homemade warmed up turkey broth mixed in. And they almost got it right. See, there's one portion here. Sammy, move over. Come on, Ziggy. Come over here, Ziggy. Come over here, Ziggy. Over here. Over here. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Oh, now they did it right. Except I think there's some sharing going on this platter. Even though there's 4 servings there, there's definitely some sharing going on. So the reason why I've been setting the food up into separate portions is really basically for portion control, to make sure that each cat is getting a set amount of food, and you know, one cat is not making a pig of themselves while someone else is not really getting enough. I don't know how well that's working because they do share, but I'm hoping it does make it easier on them. So Sammy just tried to steal Ziggy's food. Like, she was nasty to her. So I moved Sammy here and I put the food here where Ziggy was. Maybe that'll score some points with Ziggy. Sammy was grooming Goldie. So I'm in the middle of setting up that Echo Show 5. But if I walk over to it, it's going to freak out the cats. And Eva's licking the platter, eating every last crunchie. And so are Nancy and Ziggy. So I'm going to wait until they're done. I'm just going to stand here and wait. It's 6:45 p.m. I got to show you what's going on under the day sofa. It's so cute. Hopefully no one has moved. Yeah, they moved. So there's Ringo, and Eva was just in the cat bed with Ringo. So it was Eva and Ringo. There's Eva now. Richard's in the back. And there's Ziggy over there. And here's Goldie. I'm trying to find these Nerf balls. And I just found one near Goldie. It is 10 p.m. And this is the feeder that I had purchased for the kittens a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to set it up here with some food for them. And we're going to see how it goes overnight. If they gorge on it, if they're responsible with their eating from it. Because this is what I want to leave them with tomorrow. So I do plan on giving them breakfast tomorrow. But I also plan on leaving them food in this during the day. So if I'm not back by dinner, they can eat from this. So this is actually a 5-pound dispenser. It actually looks really big now, but we have to remember that there's 7 cats eating from this. So it seems big, but I don't think it's actually as big as it seems. My concern now is if I put too much food in it, are they going to eat their breakfast? So that is an issue. But tomorrow's fish day, so they're going to get canned fish anyway. I bought a bag of crunchies in here, so I'm gonna put some crunchies in here and we'll see how they do with it. So that's 4 cups of crunchies, which is a lot of crunchies. And they're going straight for it to eat it, but I was gonna put this kind of near the water dispenser. Like, I'm not gonna leave it here in the middle of the room. But it is big enough for several cats to eat out of at the same time. So they're checking it out. I'm gonna move it over and then I'll just leave it here. So they didn't really get a snack tonight. Their snack tonight was some leftover roasted turkey, not a lot of it at all, just whatever I had left over. And then 1 teaspoon each of crunchies. That's like all they got. So that's why I'm giving them this. I figure maybe they could eat some from here. I'm just hoping they don't gorge themselves and then throw up like Boo does, for example. So we'll see how they control themselves. So this is where I put it for now. It's kind of near the water dispenser. And I can open the door with it here. But obviously if there's cats eating out of it while I open the door, they're going to have to move. Okay, guys? See, look at this. Sammy's already saying she owns it. Sammy, don't be nasty to people. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.